Hey, it's that time of the night, all you Freddies. 4960 here, doing Hunt Showdown. Um, just set up here. Wah. Freaking played up, man. The game is frustrating. I feel like I just gotta get good rolls on like the blueprints and the upgrades. Cause man, you it piles up, man. It piles up fast. Wah. Oh, I got my new knife. Let's see what I'm gonna start off with today. Oh, I gotta change my sound setup. There you go. Volume 16. There you go. And then, okay, that looks good. Do I have the officer yet? No, I do not. Oh, wait, maybe I do. No, I do. Oh, I do. Cool. I can finally use this. Let's go with this one. I've been saving this for a while. Then I'm just gonna put that. I'll go randos, I guess. Yeah, they're kind of fresh. Oh no, I'm 4-star. Why? I'm gonna blow this guy up. I'll do it. You fucking... I hate you. Hmm. Oh, fuck. I do not need your help. Fucker. Whatever. I don't know where they're gonna go around. These guys all spread out. Jesus. Oh, there's more. Mm. Damn. These fucking losers. What a loser. Ted was even more of a loser than you. What a loser. It's funny. One for one. There's just two guys too. Oh my god, look at this lobby. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? Sweaty AF. Oh my god, all these rolls suck ass, dude. I got my bow and arrow. Not yet. That's a good character. Eh. Tight. Let's just go officer. Officer Kimbo? Sure. I'm gonna do 2 weak stamina shots and a free stick of dynamite I had. Yeah, I think a good while to re-roll these. I guess I don't mind. Good intentions is okay. Ugh, LaBelle. The Eschaton? Hopefully if I remember that name. I probably am not going to. Catch up on my hero. Oh no, he's got a bow too. And the pistol, the stock on it. Wow. I probably gotta go solo for one round. Guys look a little puppy, man. I'm gonna run into someone here. No way, dude. It's all insane. I let go too of my arrow. That's not a bad shot. I tapped him. Healing up. Nice. Holy crap. Oh. Damn. This guy killed 3. Holy crap, dude. Could have flashed this from my pistol earlier. Nah, I don't know. I got killed in one shot, like. Oh, they already vanished. Shit, man. Probably gonna go south. Hmm. Shit. Hmm. Fuck. I hate this gun so much, dude. Come on. I went too hard. I don't know. This guy, I thought he was gonna go with me, but he... I felt like I turned the corner too quickly. I don't know why he... Exiting left? It's up there on the bottom floor. It's on the floor, I think. I don't think he's up there. It's patient. When I threw my chaos bomb, I shouldn't have followed the direction. I should have went around. That's kind of dumb of me. This guy's fucking patient. Patient as fuck, dude. Oh, the bug. What a good year, man. I wouldn't have hurt that. He's a good shot. He could take it. Oh, that's rough. I just run. Oh, someone died. Holy crap. Oh, fuck. Sheesh. Oh, he had a shot right there. Oh, he wants to... He wants the finishing blow, though. Could have had it. He got impatient with it. I do not have the patience for this kind of long sabotage fucking kind of fight, dude. I kind of want to just leave, but this guy's been fighting all this time. That's risky. I might hit the fence. Does he keep looking up? Like he doesn't even think that they might come out, maybe? Wow. No. And now my team has entered the battle. So patient. Oh, wow, they got the bounty. So it's probably this other team that killed me now that I think about it. And the main guys are held up inside the house. Fucking patient. Oh, is he running? Oh, he ran. Huh. He telling me to leave? Yeah, I think he's giving up. Oh yeah, he's saying goodbye to me. Okay. Okay. Well, that guy did good. I didn't do good. All I did was hear them. I'm not good with the bow and PvP. I want to go solo. Ooh, find the hammer. I'll take that. It's a good class. I'm gonna deck it out. Why is it using these? Trash. This is like the good stuff. Wait, why did it? What? Oh, I fucking. Fucking A, come on. Stop being a piece of shit. Save. Thank you. This is Budget. So the devils. Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Let's see. Bloodless goal. That's not bad. Let's see what I got. Can I see contraband? Common? New? Oh. Poison special. Oh, this gun's considered special? Interesting. I want to get more Nagants XP. Level am I 61? I still have time to level up the sparks if I really wanted to, but I don't know when I unlock it. I really do it next prestige, honestly. Let's do like, I guess Winfield. And I'll just go Kimbo, I guess. And then for this, we'll go that, we'll go that. We'll go on budget. That's, I mean, it's the same as the usual. Well, I wouldn't go dusters if I'm going like high end. I would go something else. Like a budget kind of setup. I honestly usually don't need 10 minutes of regen. I think the regen is probably okay to cheap out on a little bit, especially since the price difference is pretty substantial. Stamina though, you know, it's kind of worth springing for. And then I'll just go budget. Honestly, dynamite's pretty cheap, but if I got a contraband, I could do that. Alright. I wish I had done bow. I could do bow. Whatever. So I gotta kill Immolator with poison. Oh, I didn't mean to. Whatever. Okay. No, well, whatever. I don't care. Actually, let me... I'll switch to my better class. This guy's maxed out. We go. The bell. Oh, it's got Polar Star. Interesting. I think this is a pretty smart variant of the Romero. I don't know, like, I don't know. It takes away its best benefit, which was its range and damage. And gives it a melee option, but like if you have more shotgun bullets, you could just use that instead, you know? So actually, now that I think about it, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know. I like melee, but like if you're using a shotgun, you should probably be using it for the shotgun portion of it, you know? Otherwise, you could just go with any other kind of like, um, yeah. Kind of want some of that pasta again. I might get some after this match. God, fucking redneck. Jesus. So disgusting. I do like that stick of hay in his mouth.
You!
I should check for conduit. Thought I had melee. Coming, fat guy. That guy's fast, dude. I gotta kill armored with poison damage. Oh, I should have went. I gotta kill armor with poison too. Oh god, that was fucking fast. Hmm. It's weird, man. He'll go all stealth and then he'll start like running, like booking it. They're just planning on knifing it. We're gonna reload anyway. I'm just gonna fucking shoot. I'll take way too fucking long if we don't. Ah, I didn't hear it. That was what? I don't even know where that came from. Holy fuck, dude. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, I should've. I think they got him. Oh, is that all of us? Ah, shit, you're kidding me. I should have thrown something up there. That was silly of me. Ah, not on my game tonight. Not on my game. Yeah. You know, sometimes you're in the bayou and you hunt. Sometimes you get hunted. Oh no, I only got it because of reward. Ugh, trash. Okay, now I'm gonna go solo. Doing terrible. It's because my MMR went up too high. Made up. Alright. It's the good old days in the bayou where you could just go in at night and be by yourself with all the zombies. Oh my god. I'm gonna be loud anyway, so. I need this farm. I don't care if I get. Okay. I'll kill anyone. To the prison in the fort. Where my grave is. They fun music, huh? No, he's here. Guy's fucking sweaty. Look, he's already went in the door. But he's not fighting him. Did he die? He could have died in there. Hmm. Could be hiding in the chimney. Whew. Yeah, someone was dead in there. Hmm. I'm worried about this guy. Oh, nice. Oh, another one? Oh, I should say one. I'm guessing it was a duo and a solo? They close the door at some point. You get the bounty already, right? Yeah, let's just go. Oh. I'd rather not. I'll go north. Gives me more farm time. Fuck it, better not shoot me. This kid's not grabbing it? He might be following me. Very good chance of that. I don't know why that guy hasn't gotten it yet. Fuck, he might have beat me to the fucking thing just because I fucked up a little bit. Well, I'd rather approach this exit anyway. Oh, I got one bounty today, at the very least. Oh, I got a 1-star. Yeah, I felt like you could tell the fucking difference. Like I would have been headshot it before I even spotted him completely. He has a solo 1-star. That sucks, man. Got the poison ammo. Oh, cool. Not sure if I count that one. That one was really easy. I'll go mosquito. That's not exactly what I would do on a budget. I would go. There's a dynamite. Probably just 2 dynamites, honestly. Or a dynamite and a fire bottle. Fire bomb is 30? That's a lot, actually. Probably just do dynamites. I'm pretty good with dynamite. And then instead of that, I'd probably go choke. Oh, well, I have dusters already, so. I don't know what I would. Man, poison trap is only 30? That's pretty good, man. Fuse. Nah, fuck it. Just Alright. Oh, I don't know if I want to do another. I guess I'll go randoms again. Holy shit. This guy's maxed out. Oh my god. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, he has 3 regular knife. Damn. Imagine playing with randoms at fucking, well, for me it's 5 a.m. Fucking maxed out. Holy crap, dude, that's crazy. I do like intrinsic sin. Gold Rush. Spectre. Oh, they don't have any silence options. This guy's got a lot of traps. It's good. They both got a conduit, so I'll let them do that. Oof, ping's going up. The Mockingbird. Oh. God. Fuck, I missed. I don't want it. I don't have conduit. Alright, got my kills. Oh, the boss. Hmm. Fuck. Dude, why did you... Fuck this. Alright. I know where I'm at. Fucker, dude, come on. That shit's fast. I can't believe he shot me that quickly, dude. I believe in you, level 100 guy. he's gonna get his friend. Fuck, dude. I should have probably waited for my partner. I rushed it. I rushed it too hard. Man, dude, I fucked up. We should have also. Fuck. They're gonna run. Oh, dude. Fucking risky. I think they're running. Or maybe not. I mean, their extract is... Holy crap, where are the extracts? Oh, there's one south. I should have camped the body. I shouldn't have pushed. That was kind of silly on me. Yeah. Oh, nice. Finally. Need the health kit. He's gonna revive him and then... Oh, he looks for one. Yeah, he knows he needs a health kit. Man, intrinsic sin looks good. I'll probably burn us soon. Yep. Dude, heal. Oh my god, what are you doing? Please heal. No. Oh man, if he landed that, this guy would have been my hero. Oh, that guy has a shotgun. And at most he could have is like a pistol. So I don't think this guy's getting popped at this range. I need to be more patient. I don't know. The higher the rank, the more patient I should be. It's just hard to know when to move, you know? Yeah, he's really just gonna sit on us till we burn out. Jesus. Once on the poke. Doing like an animation canceling? You don't have penetration on your bullet, Jenna. Yeah, that body's gonna burn out soon. Yeah, I'll just chill for a bit. I kind of want to see the the Texas guy uses. Oh, they're coming. It's just two of them. I believe in this guy. Oh, they're going for the northern extract? Bold. I would've went south. Yeesh. 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 Fuck. Holy crap, how did he even see him? They could just go around. They're not gonna fight it, right? Anyone who takes the sparks into battle is a sweaty enough man to watch. Oh, there they are. Ooh, he needs to shoot a little ahead. Fuck. Ooh. What? Oh, that's mine. Okay. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, this guy killed me right here. I can't believe the Winfield shot that fast, dude. Like, what the fuck? Which one? The Winfield Terminus. Oh, did he hit me with the... No. Yeah, see, so he hit me with the Winfield, then he hit me again. 0.8 seconds. Is there a tech I don't know about? I got a kill. I'm decently happy with that. Hold on, hold on. Winfield Terminus. Oh, hold on. Oh, nice. I'll take this. Fuck yeah. Winfield Terminus. Rate of fire 38 RPM. I got a calculator out. So that means for 60, you could shoot 38 times in 60 seconds. So 138. Yeah, so 60 divided by 38, that's 1.5. How did he shoot me so fast? No way it could have been 0.8 seconds, dude. Okay, I gotta look up if there's any like text for Hunt. Like animation canceling shit, because I should have had that's almost a whole second from um zero point 0.8 to 1.5. It's actually more like 1.6, but whatever. Let's see. Hunt Showdown. Animation. Cancel. Is reload cancel effective? One trick nobody wants to know. What? Fixed in 1.12. Dude, I'm so pissed. That should not have happened. Hunt Showdown. Shotgun animation cancel. Huh. I actually gotta watch this video now.
It's not likely, but they're clearly within the reticle. The pellets can land anywhere in that area, right? That's a reasonable assumption. In pretty much every game I can think of, the reticle defines the cone of fire of the pellets. Put another way, the player's field of view is a frustum, a chopped off pyramid. A circle drawn onto that plane would be a cross-section of the cone of fire from the origin point. For reasons I don't honestly understand, Hunt does not follow this logic.
Huh.
In Hunt Showdown, this is not the cone of fire.
Oh.
This is.
Whoa. Huh.
Some of you may already have known this, but given the discussions I've seen, and also the fact that the biggest videos on the mechanics of shotguns in Hunt don't ever mention this, I suspect it's a surprise to many of you. It certainly was for me, but testing has consistently shown that not only is this true, but the disparity is huge.
Wow. So the cone of fire is like really close to the center for a shotgun.
Before we go any further, let's look at another example. Firing right now is not going to hit this hunter up front with any pellets. This guy behind her, however... I think I just got both of them, holy shit. And now for the good stuff. A comparison of the spread to reticle mismatch for all shotguns. To collect this data, I simply went to Devant Ranch in training mode and fired at a wall over and over again. I fired at 6 and 12 meters respectively, measured by counting footsteps. One difficulty was making sure the shots were realigned perfectly each time, which I think did introduce a bit of error. I later realized I could have used a ping, but I didn't think of that at the time. However, the patterns were usually pretty apparent, so I think this is very close. As you can see, the mismatch is pretty big for some of these. In fact, doing some rough calculations to compare the area of each circle, I found that the shotgun that most closely matches spread to reticle size, the LeMat, still only hits about 69 to 70% of the reticle's area. For most other shotguns, it's closer to 30 to 40 to maybe 50%, and for some, such as the Romero hand cannon, it dips as low as 10%. As you may have noticed, this means there's not a consistent ratio of mismatch across the shotguns, which suggests that whatever variable or variables are used to draw the reticle are not the same ones used to calculate the actual spread of the shotguns. Testing also suggests a similar pattern exists for the different ammo variants, though I wasn't going to tackle that in this particular video. It is worth noting that flechettes do have a tighter spread, and that penny shot comes very close to matching the actual reticle area, which is very important because that means not only are you shooting a fraction of the pellets, but they're shooting even more widely relative to buckshot than the reticle already suggests. So what does this mean for you, a humble hunter in the bayou? Shotguns are actually more consistent than they might seem. They also just leave less room for error. Perhaps the biggest takeaway is that it's not just very important, but critical, that your target is dead center in the crosshair, ideally at chest or gut height. Being off center by the smallest amount doesn't just mean missed pellets, it means that a greater proportion of those that do hit are only getting arm and leg multipliers. Conversely, because the spread actually is fairly tight, you can rack up a lot of chest multiplier damage from surprisingly far away as long as you aim. Another key takeaway is that these sawed-off variants actually don't differ all that much in terms of accuracy from the base shotguns. The biggest thing limiting them is the damage drop-off differences, and they don't have any other advantages in terms of spread. Next, shotguns at range are actually surprisingly effective and consistent, if you bullseye your target. RNG still matters, but within their effective range probably matters much, much less than shot placement. Finally, aiming down sights with shotguns is not worthless. ADS does trade away peripheral vision and movement speed, but in some cases, for some players, that can help you center them in the reticle, and that's the most reliable way to kill somebody with one shot.
Got him.
I'd recommend a case-by-case basis, at least until you are really good with those flicks.
Got him.
Anyway, for those of you this was news to, I hope this helps you out in the bayou. This is a strange quirk that's pretty much unique to hunt. It doesn't change anything about how good shotguns actually are, but it can certainly be a lot less frustrating once you know the actual margin of error that you're working with. Happy hunting.
He showed a screen of YouTube tutorials right here.
Mix of shotguns and hunt.
Is it by him or by someone else?
In the discussions I've seen, and also the fact that the biggest...
Caldwell Rival, how shotguns work, the art of the shotgun,
videos
gameplay, loadout, plus tactics. Big brain shotgun time.
the mechanics of shotguns and hunt. Don't ever mention this.
I don't get how that guy shot me like so quickly. I want to know if there's a fucking tech to
I play with people from a variety of skill brackets and experience levels in Hunt Showdown, and sometimes when I'm being spectated, a person will say, "I didn't know you could do that." So I have compiled a list of 10 tips that might help you be a better Hunt Showdown player. Some you may know, some you may not, so let's do it. Number 1, throwables make cover. People often ask Crytek for a smoke bomb, but really, it isn't necessary. Most throwables in the game provide some form of visual cover. Fire bombs produce a thick smoke for 2 minutes. Concertina bombs offer some physical protection. Choke bombs obscure vision.
I never thought of
And
using it like that.
explosives like dynamite sticks produce large clouds of smoke. All of these options are great for risky revives or crossing dangerous open spaces. As a bonus tip, if someone has you pinned from an elevated position, you can time choke bombs and dynamite to detonate in the air. Number 2, You can clear poison clouds with choke bombs. With
Yeah, that
update
one I found out.
1.9, poison loadouts are about to see a resurgence, which means you might run into some poison clouds. Just be aware of the coughing, and this applies to choke bolts from the hand crossbow too. Number 3, ignore window focus. Are you a multifaceted gamer? Maybe you just need a minute to subscribe to Home Reel while the boss is vanishing? Well, in the audio settings, you can check this box, ignore window focus, which keeps Hunt audible when running in the background. This is great if you are queuing for random trios or just waiting for the boss to banish, but don't blame me if you die while you're alt-tabbed. Number 4, you can see weapon stats if you hit escape. There, you'll see what your partners are carrying and the stats for your own weapon. This is great if you are trying new weapons out or still learning the game. Stats like damage and muzzle velocity are readily available. Number 5, find a gun with your ammo type. This is pretty common, I think, but some people might forget. If you are running low on ammo, you can find another hunter's gun with the same ammo type, pick it up, and then pick up your weapon again. You will then have the hunter's extra ammo. Just be sure to reload before you pick up their weapon. Number 6, sprint during gunshots. Firing a weapon causes audio distortion. The bigger the bullet, the more distortion. What this means for you, practically, is when you are approaching a gunfight, especially if you hear lots of shooting, the safest time to move is during and after gunshots. Your footsteps will be harder to hear, and you just might be able to set up that risky ambush. Number 7, you can close some doors from a distance. Crank doors and lever doors create interesting obstacles, but sometimes you no longer want the access point. You can close lever doors by shooting the red lever, and you can close crank doors by shooting the wheel. This won't always come in handy, but it is a safe way to deny entry while in cover. Number 8, hold R for a partial reload. Many weapons lose a bullet if you reload before they are empty. So if you are taking the Mosin, the Labelle, the Terminus, or the Spectre, you can reload between shots to preserve that wasted bullet. So fire, tap reload before another round is cycled, and you will insert a bullet or shell. No bullet grubber needed. It is worth noting this doesn't work on the Berthier. Number 9, hold key to switch item slots. Pretty new addition, but good to know. If you are accustomed to having certain items on certain keys, you can switch your items in game. Pull out the item you want to move and hold down the key you want it assigned to. Just be aware it has to move in keys. You can switch your items in game. Pull out the item you want to move and hold down the key you want it assigned to. Just be aware it has to be a bound tool or consumable key whenever you are switching. This is great if you recruited a free hunter and want to keep the consumables they come with. Number 10, auto interact. Back in your settings, you can check this box, auto interact with objects. When you hold the interact key, you will automatically interact with objects around you. This works for ammo, throwing knives and axes, bolts and arrows, and throwing consumables if you have dauntless. It might not save you, but it is a pretty handy option to have enabled. And that's it. That is 10 tips that might help you in Hunt. Let me know if you learned anything and drop your own tips in the comments. Until the next video, goodbye. People seem to enjoy that last tips video, so I thought, start menu, Crytek no hide equipment display. This one might be divisive and certainly isn't very stylish. Fight. Number 3, open doors toward you. So you probably know that opening a door while crouching will open it quietly, but another bit of door knowledge is you can choose the direction a door opens. While opening a door, if you back up, the door will open toward you. Walk straight or don't move at all and it will open away. This is useful when sneaking around a compound or trying to keep clean lines of sight. Number 4. Fire is louder than you think it is. Some players seem to have a personal vendetta against the lanterns hanging innocently above the dog pens and chicken coops. However, fire explosions can be heard about a whole compound away, So before you kill those pesky dogs, consider if it is really necessary to do so if you haven't startled them yet. Chances are it's more advantageous to just sneak on by. Number 5. Use oil slicks to kill bosses. This won't always come in handy, but it is especially effective against the spider and the assassin. When you enter a boss lair, look for an oil slick and then ignite it.
That's a
If you
good tip.
stand still, the boss will continue to approach you and go through the fire. This can quickly rinse through their health and save you time and ammo, though it's not recommended for the butcher or scrapbeak. Number 6. Healing items stop bleeding. I've spectated too many random teammates to know that not everyone knows this. If you take bleeding damage from something like a grenade, dum-dum ammo, or an arrow, you don't have to bandage first. Using a health kit charge or a vitality shot will heal any missing health
Yeah,
and stop the bleeding, which
but
can give you
you
crucial
don't stop
seconds for
losing
your
health
next
right away.
move. This does have some risk though. While applying the healing item, the bleeding won't
Yeah.
stop until it takes effect. If you are crucially low on health, you'll need to stop the bleeding first. Number 7. The throwing indicator is color coded. If you are cooking a throwable consumable item like a dynamite, a grenade, or a firebomb, pay attention to the color of the indicator. If it is red, that means you are within the radius where you will take damage. If it is white, you're clear to throw it. However, be warned, the indicator does not take cover into account, so if you see a red line but you're hiding behind something, that might be a lie. Number 8. Birds travel in directions. If you have played a few matches of Hunt, here flying is the same direction the player is heading, give or take about 45 degrees. Bonus tip, crows are great for appearing to be somewhere you aren't. If you have a suppressed weapon, shoot a distant flock to throw enemies off your position. Number 9. Clues give you dark sight too. Most people know that looting a player gives you an extra second the first dark and a gunfight. Number 10. Use huntmap.info. I've used this resource several times in various videos, and every time I do, someone asks what website I am using. Huntmap.info is a website that features all 3 maps as they appear in the game. This is really nice to find out approximate distances and measure those 6 shots you just landed, you nefarious little Mosin sniper. You can also daydream about a 2D replay map. And that's it. 10 more tips to make you a better Hunt player. As with last time, leave your tips for new players below. Let me know if you want to see more. And until the
I
next
want
video,
fucking techs.
I play with people from a variety of
Weapon tech, maybe? Hmm. Well, I can't think of I don't know what to look up. I don't know how he shot me so quick. I can't figure it out. I'm gonna go to practice range real quick and just see, or training, whatever. Um if I can do that pretty much. Until terminate. I'll even, yeah, that's fine. I'll even bring the hand cannon version. New gun. I mean, new knife. Load faster. Hmm. The guide for players who can't win gunfights? I gotta watch this actually.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4FS Gaming. So I've been seeing a lot of comments across different media channels from people who just feel like they can't win gunfights. They watch and read guides, they're experienced in the game, they maybe even have a few hundred hours, but despite this they just get headshots straight up or hardly ever seem to be able to pull off any wins. So if you are someone that knows all of the basics of hunt, you know when to be quiet, you know when to go loud, you know not to crouch walk unless you have to, but you still just can't win a damn fight, well then this video is for you. And I'm going to keep it quick, condensed, and cover the key advice that I would like to give people in this position. When I hear people talking about this kind of experience, and I go through it as well, and I've seen teammates go through it that I play with, where you just have bad weeks and you can't catch a break, it usually comes down to one of three things that are missing from your hunt success formula. And those three things are aim, defensive movement, and positioning, and I'll touch on each one of these. So let's start with aim because it's quick and obvious. You need to be able to hit shots, and if you can't hit any shots, then it becomes very difficult to win. Yeah, there are ways around this by using RNG weapons, by using more shotguns and grenades to get kills, but generally speaking, that will limit you to very specific playstyles. You need to be able to aim with a rifle and know to hit. The good news is that aim is rather easy to improve as long as you make a conscious effort to do so. I've made a whole video on this, but I'll outline some key pointers here. To improve aim, you need to practice, and learning to do this better is simple, but it still takes time. Go into training, or better yet, quick play. Quick play is amazing to practice, it is a severely underrated game mode, and shoot everything you see while moving as fast as you can. Don't line up your targets, just aim down sights and shoot as fast as you can at everything, repeat and repeat, and I promise that you will see improvements. Now while you do this, there are two things that you should be experimenting with. The first is crosshair placement. Consciously center your screen at the likely level of your target when you round corners so that acquiring that target when you aim down sights becomes even faster. You need to constantly remind yourself to do this until it becomes second nature. This will help you develop a really good sense of where your aim center point is, even when your weapon is not even ready. It's just down and you're sprinting around, so that when you look at a target and then aim in, you'll instantly be shooting where you want to shoot. The second point is to mess around with your sensitivities in your settings. Chances are that you're playing with too high a sensitivity, but it could be too low. So first try dropping it down a bit and change it up until you find settings that work the best for you and that you find that you have the best performance with. It takes time, but you really have to experiment with this, and it is worth it. I can't tell you the best sensitivity and DPI combination. This will depend on your physical setup, it'll depend on your mouse, it'll depend on your mouse space, your desk space, and you as a player, so you need to figure out what works best for you. And that's it for aim. I like quick play for this practice because hunters move very differently to AI, and you really need to practice aiming against them rather than just grunts. And that brings us to the second thing that you might be missing, which is defensive movement. Now this is what I probably struggle with the most myself, and so in this footage you're going to notice that I'm not doing everything that I'm telling you to do, but I'm trying to make it second nature. It takes time. The basic principle is this: just like in a boxing match, you never want your head to be in the same place before and after an attack. You want to duck, slip and weave to ensure that the bulk of those instant headshots miss you. When aiming down sights, your movement is slow, so strafing side to side is not sufficient to prevent most headshots at medium range. You need to do more than just strafe, although this is a really good starting point. Moving after a shot is particularly crucial with slower firing weapons, where you should be highly evasive while rebolting or reloading your weapon. Of course, having cover is great, but if you just strafe behind cover, then you're likely still going to get headshot by some long ammo because you need to move your head more dynamically, because if you're not, they'll predict where you are and shoot through the cover, and then you're dead. Hunt provides 3 options when it comes to additional head movement: jumping, crouching, and then spinning around by looking in different places. And by doing any of these, the position of your head changes more erratically than just strafe movement, especially when aiming down sights. Now, some of you are probably moaning internally because you don't like the cheese fest of jumping, crouch spamming hunters that ruin immersion. Well, the good news is that doing this excessively is to your detriment, as repeated crouch and jump activation slows you down significantly. You just need to throw in a quick head movement to mess up your enemy's aim while you get ready for that follow-up shot, or pull safely into better cover. If it looks crazily immersion breaking, then you might be going a little bit too hard on the crouch and jump spamming, and this will slow you down anyway. Most people are pretty good at doing this after they get shot, but still get headshot too often because they spend too much time aiming up a target prior to shooting. You want to peek, aim down sights, and shoot all in the same motion. Every half second that you spend aiming down sights trying to line someone up, you are leaving yourself extremely vulnerable. Moral of the story, in a hectic gunfight, you do not want to be hard scoping or holding ADS. I suppose the term for what you want to do would be akin to quick scoping, shooting as soon as you aim down sights. Now, of course, this does, like anything, have several exceptions. Times when staying in sights can work in your favor. The most obvious time is when you're undetected, or on a flank and the enemy is not aiming at you. You know this because you can see them looking somewhere else. You now have time to line up a cleaner shot. Congratulations, I hope you hit. When holding an angle, it's also acceptable to aim down sights continually as you're waiting for an enemy to move into an area that you're already aiming at. Just be ready to move your head immediately if you miss your shot. For a bit more nuance, take note of the weapon that the enemy is using. If they shoot with a slow firing weapon, you're going to have about half a second when it is safe to be still before they can shoot again or quick swap reliably. Use this time to line up a better shot. A fast firing weapon like a Winfield with iron repeater can also be used continually by aiming down sights, as long as you keep the pressure up. The combination of aim punch and the fact that you can see if the enemy starts to aim you up compensates for the lack of head movement, provided they don't have a teammate who also has line of sight to you, in which case you need to be moving that head as much as you can. This defensive head movement is also my default stance outside of combat. When running across the map, I tend to look in an arc in front of me while moving forward, swinging my head occasionally and throwing in some random strafe movements, not enough to slow me down significantly, but enough that an ambushing team might have trouble securing that initial headshot. The takeaway in general is that you should always be moving your head, and this is most important just before and just after shooting, because it's these moments when people tend to be the most vulnerable. However, there are times where it is safe to justify taking more time to aim, and thus improving the accuracy of your shot. The final element of the 3 that you might be missing is good positioning, specifically where you are in relation to your team, elevation, and the places that you choose to peek from. Peeking an angle that is being held by an enemy is very dangerous, but you can reduce your chance of peeking an angle where someone is looking by not peeking the same spot twice, and by rotating between several peak spots. Remember that doing so at close range means that they're probably going to hear your footsteps and have a pretty good idea of where you're going to pop out. Attacking when your enemy is shooting a teammate from a different position is ideal, because then you know that they're not holding your angle and you're free to take a shot. I've spoken at length about positioning in other videos, but the key points are to stay close enough to your team that you have overlapping fields of fire, but spread out enough that you don't disrupt each other's ability to hear the enemy footsteps and open yourselves up to being flanked. Your position should also be fluid, as remaining in the same area for too long is passive play, and that gives the enemy initiative to move, flank, and find angles, and improve their position relative to you. Now, of course, like everything in Hunt, when I give advice, there's always exceptions and cases where things don't apply. You can hold a boss lair and defend it and trap it up. That's perfectly fine playstyle. I'm talking about just general gunfight positioning, general gunfight aiming. We're ignoring ambushes and baiting and all these specific tactics for this video. In a straight up gunfight, these are the 3 things that catch people out the most. If you are in a rut, if you keep getting headshot, try and isolate which one of these 3 items you struggle with the most, focus on it, be intentional, and work to improve. Hunt is a game where almost every death can be attributed to mistakes that you made at some point beforehand. There are instances of random bullshit where a stray bullet takes you out, but this is rare, and you can generally learn something from every match. One idea that's been floated by a few viewers recently is to have me look at some footage of you guys playing, and then add some commentary and critique. It could be fun to get the community more involved, so if you do have a clip that you'd like me to analyze on video, why not post it in our Discord and I'll have a look. That's all linked in the description below. As I said, even though I know these things, I'm still practicing on implementing them myself sometimes, and so it does take time. Thank you very much for watching, and a massive thank you to our Patreon supporters as well.
Oh, I'll watch some of that later on my own time. I wish I could find some way for me to check the timing for that, you know? I guess on YouTube I could. I'm pretty sure that's you know what I'll do? I'll have my stopwatch on my phone, and then I'll try clicking at the same time. It might not be 100% accurate, but it should be. Oh, good. Enough for me to. Oh. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Any more ammo. That's cool. That with a little flip. Are you still alive? Wow. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Actually, so I'm going to use my rapid clicking, so I should shoot it as soon as I can, like theoretically. Okay. Yeah, each time was about. So 1.8, 1.4. I mean, even if you were to account my... I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right, man. Reload. I do that one more time. Okay. Oop, I messed up. Damn it. Pressed the wrong button. Alright. Oh, that was too early. 1.5, 1.6, 1.5. That one was the one I messed up. 1.6. Yeah, dude, no. No way. Okay, I'm done. Alright. That's cool. It'll happen. Stuff like this shit happens, you know? Shit happens. Alright. 6 a.m. Alright. So let's get rid of this shit. That's my loadout. Quartermaster conduit. I low-key want to go bomb lands. I probably shouldn't. Let's continue with Lamette. And then Carbine. And for my second, I think I have 2 of. Nagant. I could just use this. I mean, I could feel like that. Alright. Oh god. Alright. This guy's killed 2,000 players and he's never prestiged? Jesus. That's already like 3 times the amount I've played. Well, 4 times, I guess. Do you understand? Oh, that's what I look like when I wear that. Kind of snazzy. I do have conduit, so I should go for the clue. No, I want it. He wants it. fine, you can have it. I'm gonna go back and get the fucking thing. Oh. What are we doing? What are these guys doing? Oh, close. Oh, they're going straight down. Alright, I guess. Ah, come on. Ow. There's usually a health kit in this bridge. It's done all the time. I feel like we'll get in a gunfight soon. I'm just gonna bust it. Oh, he followed me. Weird. Whatever. There's a fort. Oh, I missed. Oh, it's fine. Wow. Was that our guy shooting? Oh, boss is here. I got above us. It's going in mighty fast. Just let me take them on. Damn it, we shouldn't be clumped up like this. Fucking A. don't know why they insist on killing them themselves. There's a fat guy here. Yeah, banish it. Unlikely they'll come in the west, probably east or north. If they came from south, they would have been here already. Pretty okay maneuver, I guess. Where's the sniper nest right there? I gotta keep my head away from that. That way? Dude, stop running, Jesus. He went down, I think. That's our extract west. What's happening? Oh. Oh god. Over here. It might go around, honestly. I hear him meleeing. Oh. Kind of want to go check the body. I'm going. What do you want to do? Pursue him? Oh. Shoddy? Missed so many times. I flashbacked really well and I just missed so much. I got choked for that. They're right there too. Nice. I hear you, buddy. Hmm. He's still downstairs? That was fucking close. Ah, we downed each other. Shit, dude. Damn, I feel like my gun, like, one of the shots didn't go off when I was supposed to. I probably shot it. I probably tried clicking it too soon, and it kind of like backed up. If that makes sense. Damn, that was a good fight. I can't believe I missed all my shots on that other guy. I was so mad at myself. Practice, right? Practice. You down this hunter? Oh, I downed him twice. Oh, that was the guy I killed with the headshot earlier. Your teammate down this hunter down your teammate. You were killed by this hunter. Ah, so oh yeah, so I killed the same guy twice. Okay. That was good. That was pretty good. 2 for 1. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, I'm gonna warm up my pasta. I'll be back. Couldn't help but cook up some mushrooms too. Go with my ravioli. Yeah, marinara sauce. Mmm, delicious. Mmm. Hmm. This is not bad. I put a health kit on him, and then I think I'm gonna go on with this for solo. I think I swallowed a mushroom without chewing it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4FS Gaming. Last week I uploaded a video looking at 5 essential tactics in Hunt Showdown, and there was plenty of interest in a series.
I'll do that one first.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4FS Gaming. Good decision making and tactics are essential in Hunt Showdown. In this video, I'll be going through what I consider to be the 5 most essential tactics to master if you want to improve your game. Now this is more of an overview video. If you like this kind of thing, I may make dedicated videos for each of these in the future, going into a little bit more detail using some diagrams, but the background footage here is generalized B-roll of applying some of these tactics in the field. So let's begin with what I consider to be the most important of all, which is rotating. When in a gunfight, rotating should be your bread and butter. It's kind of like a default stance in a combat sport, and from this footing you can adapt to employ a range of other tactics, but you need to get the basics down first. It's like good footwork. The basic principle of a rotation is that you are constantly moving between points of cover in an attempt to gain a positional advantage over your opponent. Let's say 2 teams encounter each other while approaching a compound from different angles. They seek cover immediately, but it would then be silly just to stay there and keep peeking the same spots hoping to resolve the fight that way. A competent team will begin to rotate by shifting around the enemy's position and probing as they go, looking for blind angles and opportunities to place shots or explosives. The trick is to do it safely while maintaining cover. A good rotation does not usually involve running across open gaps between cover.
So I'm gonna try to lower the amount of time it takes for me to aim from aiming down the sight to shooting. Oh fuck, I don't have an answer for this guy. Huh. About 3 shots would have killed him. Ow. Excuse you, I am eating ravioli here. Oh my god. Oh, it's trash. One of those mushrooms got like really stringy. Weird. Maybe it was like a strand from the garlic. Oh, going to Paris would be probably suicide. Let's go to Acres. Clues are worthless. Well, it's in the other city. I'm gonna leave the... I'm gonna leave the clue untouched. That way I could use the one over there. Hmm. Really surprised or not? Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm scared they're gonna come for me. Oh, that's so little damage. For fuck's sake, my knife does more. Hopefully the extra excel. Heh, he stepped on my trap. sounds like a spark or something. Or a shotty. I'm scared. I'm gonna die. I will live in this tower from now on. My diet will consist of ravioli. One got away. Watch it get sniped out of the fucking sky. There's someone there. Can't give shit. Huh. No one. Let's go north. I came back to you, asshole. Yeah, I'm alive. I was just fucking around at the beginning. Still fucking around. I'm gonna eat a mushroom. That's delicious. Hey man, I'm cool with that.
but rather weaving across the map without exposing yourself to enemy fire until you are ready to peek and shoot. Rotating well brings a number of advantages. Firstly, it prevents you from peeking the same spot repeatedly, which is a guaranteed way to get headshot. It also allows you to open up new sight lines to your enemy, and if they are not prepared or aware of your movement, you can blindside them for an easy pick. Rotating also lets you encircle your opponent, limiting their options. As you move, you also have the opportunity to control distance, ensuring it is appropriate for your loadout. It's also really useful to rotate often as a solo player. Most of the time, you're going to need to be rotating backwards and on angles that line up enemies that might be pushing you so that they can't get around you. You don't want to get caught in the middle of opponents on either side, and so large, sweeping rotations can ensure that you never have to fight more than one hunter at a time if you know what you're doing. This is how some solo players with really good map knowledge can fight teams of 3 on the regular without actually getting pincered and killed. I'm sure we've all come across some of those really slippery players out there in the bayou. Now, of course, there are a few principles that can guide you to do better rotations, and the first is to stay close enough to your teammates to assist if they get shot. You still ideally want overlapping fields of fire on targets, so your positions shouldn't be so spread out that you can't lend a hand when you need to. You also want to make your movements short and sharp. Long rotations while your team is in a fight takes you away from the battle for too long, and this means that your partners will be at a temporary numbers disadvantage. As I go through the other 4 tactics in this video, I'll refer to good positioning a little bit. And what I mean by good positioning is simply a state in which you have plenty of options to rotate into. A bad position...
Man, I got 11 hunt dollars on that? So I earned 3-4 just by beating the boss. Oh, 5 actually. And then 6 from, I think, just fighting him on the floor. Damn, that's really good.
is when your options are extremely limited, either because cover is too sparse or so dense that your movement options become funneled and predictable. So from this baseline, we can start to add on different tactics depending on the situation. Let's talk about flanking maneuvers. When you flank an opponent, you can achieve 3 critical goals that give you the upper hand. Firstly, you deny cover. By positioning yourself at a right angle to a teammate or whatever the enemy might be focusing on, then you will often have a clear line of sight to the target. If they take cover from you, there is a good chance that they will then also be exposing themselves to your teammate on that other angle. This means that after you land a hit, it becomes difficult for them to heal or recover effectively. A second advantage of a flank is that it limits your opponent's options in terms of rotating out of their position, as there are now 2 directions that have enemy presence, so they can only rotate defensively in a limited arc. Finally, you can catch enemies completely unaware by flanking. While they are, say, lining up one of your teammates, you can often get in a free shot at what is a stationary target most of the time, or at least a target that is strafing forward and back from your perspective, meaning an easy headshot. If they are AD spamming to evade your friend's shots, but you're on the side, well, that doesn't help them then. Now, of course, this works best when you complete a stealth flank by moving quietly to your new position. This is slower, so you better trust whatever it is that is holding your opponent's attention to be able to survive that long. The other danger with a flanking maneuver is that competent hunters can identify what you are doing, see that you are isolated, and then rotate towards you and initiate a push. Depending on distance from your team, this can make you very vulnerable, so always have a plan to rotate back to your friends if this becomes apparent. Okay, let's move on to essential tactic number 3, the ambush. And I think many people misunderstand ambushing in Hunt. So let me explain. The objective of an ambush is to initiate a fight against an unaware opponent. Now this can be done when you expect an enemy to move past your position and they don't know that you're hiding in the area. This provides 2 advantages. The obvious one is that you get to take the first shot. This can take an enemy out of the fight before they even have time to react, and that is rather useful. Everyone knows this, and as such it overshadows what I believe to be the much more significant advantage of an ambush. It's that you get to determine the time, distance, and position of your target when you engage. That first shot can easily miss, but if you have good positioning and your weapons are in their optimal range, then you are still holding all the cards. Too many people just focus on that first shot, and they forget to set up their ambush so that they have a better position once the fight is joined. Some general principles here involve engaging within your effective range, of course, but also trying to do so when the enemy is far from cover, surrounded by AI, on lower ground compared to you, etc. In order to set up an effective ambush, you should have good concealment to hide effectively, but in places that you can also observe your opponent so you can pick that correct moment to engage really well. You also want to ensure that the enemy does not become aware of your presence, so staying away from clues, the red flash of boss compounds, and enemies with dark sight is essential for the correct use of this tactic. Finally, you have to remember that ambushes are situational. They are opportunistic tactics for when you see an enemy that has not seen you, or you hear birds or a sound trap indicating that an enemy team is approaching from a nearby compound. Just camping in one spot and hoping someone will run past your bush or building rarely works, and it's generally a waste of time. You need to be flexible with your ambush tactics. Our fourth tactic is baiting, and I love baiting. This is a very deliberate maneuver that can take many forms, but the basic principle is this. It's a psychological game. You want the enemy to take a certain action, so you do things that encourage them or trick them into taking that action. For instance, I down an enemy in water with a carabiner, and I know that we are surrounded by multiple teams. In order to score an additional kill, I want them to try and revive that player. So I run around in the lair shooting the same weapon, the carabiner that made the kill, and this then makes the enemy think that I am busy with another team and not overwatching the body. Of course, I immediately go back and overwatch the body, which results in another kill. Now, burning bodies is probably the most common example of baiting. With choke bombs, salve skin, and a long burn time, it's pretty pointless as a tactic to remove a player from the game. That's not what I want to achieve with a burn. I know some people want to, I suppose, make sure that hunter can't get up, but I'm happy for them to be revived as long as I get to kill them again. So for me, burning is used to draw out players that I can't find because they've gone and tried to hide until we leave the area or something like that. They're avoiding the fight, so I want them to get involved. So my objective is to force an enemy player to reveal themselves and get within 30 meters or so by throwing a choke bomb or trying to tap them out. By applying a burn, I can do this as a bait, and from there I can push on to the hunter who revealed themselves. Another simple example is a team bait, where one person sprints past an enemy's position or sightline and encourages them to peek a window, and then you're sitting there lining up a shot right for when they peek at your teammate.
That's scary. I've
gotten many kills with this little one as well. Finally, one of my classic baits is when I have close range weaponry and there's snipers surrounding my boss lair. I'll take the bounty and run toward an extract, only to double back on myself in an area of dense cover, and then all of a sudden I've forced a close range fight, which is to my advantage.
I would like to see that.
You can bait all sorts of things, making noise, fighting AI to encourage people to rush you when you have the Crown and King in your pocket. The possibilities are endless. Get creative and bait often. It feels really good when you pull it off, and the more you do it, the better you will be at avoiding a bait when other people try it on you. Let's finish off with our fifth tactic, pushing. Now this is something that new players are scared to do. I get it, it's tricky to pull off a rush, but pushing a target is essential, and you will need to do it to round off many fights, or to simply cut down the time it takes to deal with passive players hiding in lairs and buildings. There comes a moment where the correct thing to do is push, because you have an advantage, and if you don't take that advantage, you'll lose it. The state of the game will shift, and you will no longer be in a position to close out the fight like you once were. There are a few principles to employ that make pushing easier, but by far the most important is picking the right time to push, sensing when you have that advantage. Immediately after an enemy has been down from a peek shot is usually the correct time. A lot of players make mistakes as soon as their teammates go down, and you can capitalize on that. But otherwise, just when enemies are busy, be it fighting a boss or another team, these are also great times to push. You can make openings with explosives and flash bombs, and often a good hit signifies that it's time to go, go, go. It's also essential to push with your team. If you see your team going, you need to back them up, not sit outside or far away. In this footage that we've seen here, everything's been going really well. I've opened up my push with explosives, I've denied a revive with a hive bomb, I push into this building and get another kill, but then I try and push the main boss lair by myself, I don't check for traps, and it doesn't end well for me.
Oh.
You don't need close range weapons to push effectively. A quick swap to a sidearm or even a knife is certainly enough to seal the deal in many cases, especially when you're pushing as a team. The worst possible thing you can do as a sniper is watch from the outside as your team completes a final push. Give them a hand. Even if you didn't want to go in or want to get up that close, if they're making that decision without you, even if you don't agree with it, your chances of success as a team will skyrocket if you actually participate. Now, I usually toss a grenade before a push as a standard procedure. It not only has a chance to kill and injure enemies, but it also causes them to move, and that tells me exactly where they are, so I can perhaps get a wall bang in, or I know where to split up with my team when I enter a building or an area of dense forest or cover. In addition to that, explosives are also pretty good at setting off traps, so that means that we don't have to worry about them as much either. When you go in, have hipfire ready or a knife charged, and be prepared to jump out a window if it all goes to hell. Generally, if you get hit but your team is still pushing, it's best not to stop and heal immediately if you're within 20-25 meters of an enemy. It makes you a sitting duck, and you can still really help your team in those short, quick fights by landing even one hit. This is often more than enough for a teammate to follow up effectively. As for solos, pushing is considerably more difficult, and this is because it's unlikely that you're going to have a numbers advantage even if you are pushing after a kill. For this purpose, I recommend either running something specialized like a shotgun, or not pushing at all unless you are very confident in your hipfire headshot abilities. Now, solos can still push, it takes a particular set of skills, and some of those are being really, really accurate. Maybe I'll get to that in another video. And that brings us to the 5 tactics that I believe are essential tools in Hunt. Use them well, but remember to aim too, because none of them really matter if you can't land your shots when it counts. They're certainly not silver bullets, but they do give you a significant advantage when applied properly. If you'd be interested in separate videos on any one of these with diagrams and extended examples, let me know, because that's certainly something I have the tools to put together. Thank you so much to all our Patreon supporters, because you guys make videos like this possible.
Pretty good video.
And thank you to everyone else for watching.
A lot of obvious stuff, but I like how he talked about rotation. That was really debating. Sometimes just stating the obvious is a powerful tool, you know? Kind of want this guy. Yeah, I guess let's do it. That's not too bad either. I have the Mosin yet? Nah. Think something else. I'll take another dynamite with me. Damage 3000? Holy shit. Effective range 20 meters, 10 meters. Does that mean like, oh, how far you throw it? I see. Effective radius 8, effective radius 10. Hmm. Interesting. I'll go with people on this one. Oh, another 100 freak. Springfield. Henry. Oh, Black Coat got Conduit. I do not. Alright. Yeah, kill Armored.
Series of follow-up videos looking closely at each of these tactics. So in this video, we are going to look at pushing. This maneuver is about taking aggressive action against an opponent who is likely waiting for you and doing it as safely as you can. We're going to investigate the principles of an effective push, both when fighting in the open or in compounds, and then we'll take a deep dive into how to push boss compounds when people are holed up inside. There will be a bunch of stepped out gameplay examples, which is why this video is so long, but I'll throw down some timestamps to help you navigate. So let's talk about some of the basic principles of a good push. When you want to be aggressive, perhaps the most important thing is to commit, and then commit some more, and then just in case, commit just a little bit more to get you over the top. A push is inherently risky. You're rushing down the opponent, and you're often putting yourself in a position where you either have to kill an enemy to close out the engagement, or you're just going to die. This is a finishing move. It means you have to give it 100%. If you do not go aggressive, if you try and heal instead of pushing through at close range, then you're likely going to die unless you've got very good team backup. When it's time to go, you need to go hard and fast. That aggression tends to pile on the pressure, and under pressure I can tell you that about 70% of hunt players lose the ability to aim and make decisions at their best. This is how I can often use a knife to clear a boss lair against people with all kinds of weapons. Commitment and aggression. This brings me to the second principle, consider your loadout. Now your loadout is much less important than your intent. So the main point here is that it doesn't matter what you have, if the opportunity presents itself, your loadout should not prevent you from pushing. If your team is closing down on a severely weakened enemy, having a spark sniper and
It's a small gun. Oh, I got it already. Taking a trip out, think it's all outside of the night. Ah, damn it. could kill this guy if I wanted to. And I kind of do. Fuck. Kinda want to stop by Ash Creek just to refill on ammo. Damn it. Oh, they're having fun. I'll be over soon, my buddies. Jesus. Oh, that's not good. Wow. That's a good shot. Yeah, I suppose I didn't hear him. Damn. I'm sad that I missed that shot. Vagrant. That's not a permanent unlock, right? That's just an instance. No way, it's a permanent unlock? Oh yeah, I just bought another one. Bam. Well, at the end of a long night, at least you get a little bit of a reward at the end, you know? That's cool. It's kind of a lame weapon, but you know, better than nothing. I'll give it that. I mean, kind of better than nothing. It stands out a lot, but it's cool, you know. Sometimes the shock factor is more valuable than the actual stealth factor. It's like a can. That's so funny. Cool. Very nice, very nice. I'm unlocking quite the arsenal. Longhand? Where'd I get this one? Alright. The bell. Bear's tooth. I don't remember where I got this Mosin. It's pretty nice. Lord, I think this is my prestige weapon. It's pretty. I like this one a lot. It's really nice. All the uppercuts have really nice designs. Intrinsic Sin being the other one that I really like. Alrighty then. I'll call it a night there. Hope you all Freddy's enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.